Welcome everybody back to another night of hot topics, sports, hot. I don't even know, bro. Got to bring up the energy. I'm Moss Money. That's Be Humble. This is Gambling Nights, your best late night podcast out here for these streets, in these sports streets. What's going on in the world to be? Lots of stuff going on. I want to first take a minute here, man, because our generation and the generation maybe below us don't give a shit. Possibly some of us do, some of us don't. Go out there and vote. You know what I mean? Go out there and vote. Vote for yourself if you can. If you don't like none of the candidates, I don't know. But give a little history lesson. People way before us that look like us fought for that. And let's not take that for granted. So that's an important thing. A lot of people think it's important. There's a lot of misinformation out there, but use your voice, use your right to do the things that we might take for granted. I know I do. I don't vote every year. I'm not a fan of any of the candidates this year. Don't get too political, but go out there and vote, man. Go out there and vote, man. Humble, what's up, man? On these Wednesday night, happy hump day, as they say.
We here, man. Another day of blessing, man. Like you said, go out and vote. It's a big, big election, man. A lot of things are on the rise, so make sure you guys are making an impact at the polls. Be smart and make sure you vote.
All right, let's get into the show, baby. Let's get into why we're here. Let's start off with the top, maybe topic, not today, but will be coming up this weekend. So we're going to try and be ahead of the curve. Man, what's your thoughts about what Mike Tomlin's doing out there in Pittsburgh? Looking like Russell Wilson is going to start for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He is already taking first-round reps. I'll bring up my little graphic I got here of Russell being reported that Russell Wilson will more likely be the starting quarterback. Now, Pittsburgh Steelers are 4-2. That don't look too good, so we'll do it like this. Damn, that don't look too good. So we'll just stay behind the scenes for now. We'll stay behind the scenes for now. But Adam Schefter thinks that the Steelers are leaning towards starting Russell Wilson versus the Jets on Sunday. This dropped 5 hours ago. Russell Wilson is taking the first team reps in practice today. What's your take on this, bro?
This is interesting, right? I mean, the team is 4-2. Justin Fields, sidebar. Ohtani just hit a 3-run home run. That boy, that's a bad boy.
Yeah, he is. I don't like none of y'all. Russell better than Fields. I'm sorry.
And I think that's what they see. I think they see that they're missing something. Extension of the field, getting receivers the ball. You might be hearing some rumblings at the receiver position of not.
No Diddy no more. No Diddy.
My guy.
Be humble.
We humble. We got humbled, so we're gonna be humble.
Be humble nowadays. So you gotta check that, man. No Diddy around here.
So yeah, I mean, obviously something's happening at practice. Obviously the conversation in the locker room. Listen, if anybody I trust Tomlin. So he knows what he's doing. He's a great coach as far as leading his team. I know it seems like it's odd because Justin Field hasn't been doing that. Has been doing pretty good for them. I guess they're just looking for a more dynamic opportunity here, and maybe Russ can bring that. He was originally the starter going into the season due to injury. He wasn't able to fulfill that, and I think he's about ready to do that.
They did bring him to start, though. That was the plan. That's the plan. Like, it sucks, but they brought Russell Wilson here to start. That was the point, and Fields was always looked at as the backup, and if he did something phenomenal, right, then he could beat him out. But they're 4-2. I think that's pretty good, though. It's not phenomenal, but it's pretty good in a really, really tough division. What's that? AFC North, if I'm not mistaken. Cleveland. Cincy looks like they're on the turnaround. Pittsburgh and maybe the cream of the crop of the whole NFL and the Baltimore Ravens. So it's always been a tough division. They got some decent wins over the Raiders, wins over the Chargers, Broncos, and kickoff win over the Falcons. They lost to the Colts and an ugly loss to the Cowboys. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think that's where this is leaning towards. It looks like he's taking the reps for a reason. But Russ didn't show me much like last year to say that he's going to come and light the world on fire. I know he's a constant professional, but I'm not sure about this. I think you messed up the continuity of the team. I think the team is starting to really get behind Fields.
Think so?
I think so. I think
if anybody has a pulse of a locker room, it's Mike Tomlin.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I just can't see him doing that without speaking to the captain, seeing what they're thinking. Obviously, they can always go back to Fields.
Was Russ a captain?
I don't know if Russ is a captain or not. I'm saying him speaking to the team as far as some of the captains of the team and saying, "Hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing." What's your? I mean, I think he's that type of coach.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very, very tough decision to make. I think he's making it for the best opportunity for the team before they start getting into these division games. Is Justin Fields beating the Baltimore Ravens right now? Like, are what we've seen enough?
He's gonna put up numbers though, because that Baltimore defense is dookie.
But we just seen Justin Fields miss a lot of open receivers, not making the right reads in the game. Obviously, the offense coordinator is seeing that. He's not seeing it, so they're missing a lot of opportunities in the football games. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, we'll get to the Raiders, Mr. Don. Don't worry, we got some stuff for the Raiders. I got some funny stuff, so make sure you stick around for that Tom Brady talk.
Mr. Don.
Yeah, I think I gotta agree with you here, man. I think you're right. If it's the head coach's call and the respect that Tomlin has of this team, of this city, of this league from the owner, I think you have to feel that he knows he's making the right call to make them put them in the best position for sure to win. So Russell Wilson, I believe, will start this week. And who are they taking on? And they're taking on the Jets. And give me the Jets.
You want the Jets?
Yo, Russ ain't gonna come out here and shine like that, man. Especially with, you know what I mean? Adams jumped off the couch. That motherfucker jumped off the couch quick. He said he's already, like, they said he will play this week. They expect him to play this week. He had
he was at practice today.
Milking that injury. He
was at practice today.
That was a kind of great segue here. Let me bring up the video of what seems to be news broke on the Pat McAfee show of the new Jet, Davante Adams.
Did you hear the new? What's that? Well!
Here he is.
Hey, good to see you, Tay. Good to see you, man. Congrats.
What's up, fellas? Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
That was kind of fly, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of dope. How he just came on the screen. He kind of looked back, and he's right there. But that was what was that, yesterday? I think that broke.
Yep.
With Adams going to the Jets, and it seeming like he will play. Like you said, he was at practice today. Jumped off the. There's so many memes of like
out of there
of animals like hurt, and then next thing you know, they off to the races. So, what do you think this does? Obviously, they're Jets is not where they want to be. It took a bad loss last game. They're 2-4. What do you think is the outlook of the Jets? Obviously, there's a lot of familiarity between Adams and Rodgers, but what do you feel that is this going to put them over the hump and put them back in that Super Bowl aspirations that everybody thought they were going to be on in the beginning of the year, or just another kind of piece of the pie a little bit?
What week are we in NFL right now? This is going into
7.
I am exhausted from listening and talking and watching the New York Jets. Enough's enough. I don't give a shit about the Jets.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm a Davante Adams fan. I think he's a good person. I like his competitiveness. He's still a top top receiver in the NFL. Is it going to make a difference for the New York Jets? Who knows? Aaron Rodgers is still the quarterback, and he has to be able to lead his team to wins and ultimately to wherever they're going to be going. But I don't trust the Jets. I don't trust the Jets.
Yeah, that offseason was horrific. Like there was
Right.
so much going on. I was never on the Jets. I think I put something out there on Twitter on the Money Pot podcast channel that I wouldn't trust that bet. There was a lot of people like, get on the Jets, get on the Jets. I'm like,
I mean, they have all the
it was too much going on in the offseason for me to trust anything that said Jets.
And who is starting?
Not even that the quarterback is coming off a major injury, and we don't even know if he can play. Like, has the arm looked golden that time? Absolutely. But as other times, he's made some bad throws. Like, I'm like, what are you
blaming his teammates? And blaming his team.
Well, you were saying something about him blaming his. I didn't see that. So what happened?
So he underthrows Williams. He underthrows Williams because Williams is quote unquote supposed to be on the inside line, not the outside line. Yeah. So he blindly throws it to him, expecting him to be there. But you admit that you blindly threw it to him when you had a receiver open right in front of you. This is, I don't know. And for you to go on air and blame him at the podium and ultimately throw your teammate under the bus because he wasn't where he's supposed to be, that's not a leader. I mean, at the end of the day, Williams is not going to play anymore, probably. Got Adams there.
Yeah, personal reasons.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, Aaron Rodgers has no excuses. He's gotten everything he's wanted since he's stepped foot in a Jet uniform. He goes on vacation during mandatory minicamp. He gets his coaches fired. He throws his players under the bus. He still gets the contract. Now he gets his receivers. What he can't. And every time you see him on the field, somebody drops a pass. He's like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's just all bad energy. So listen, it is what it is. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to do. It ain't in my division. I don't give a shit.
I hear you.
Fuck the Jets.
Fuck the Jets. And another trade, another receiver on the move, Amari Cooper, traded to the Bills. Thought this was a really good trade. I'm a big Cooper fan. I think he's really underrated as a receiver. He's going to really help the Bills, I think, probably right away. I'm sure he'll play. But how do you see this trade help for the Bills in that division? And does this take the Bills, kind of another step of trying to get to the top of the AFC conference?
Listen, I think Buffalo figured they had to match the Jets at the moment. They already got one game on them already in the division. And then you go ahead and they add Devontae Adams and you come over and get Cooper. Absolutely, it helps them. Right now you got Cooper and Khalil Shakir. You got a good running game. Hopefully Cook can get back on the field. I know he was injured last week.
Yeah, toe injury.
But the backup that came in and did his job, did a great job. Josh is always going to fall on Josh's shoulders. But you got a lot of help. You got a veteran that knows that understands the locker room, that's not selfish, that's a team first type of guy. At least that's what it seems like. Quiet. I think he's just going to be able to kind of help Josh continue to. I mean, do you know that Josh Allen hasn't thrown a pick yet, bro?
I saw that, bro. He's got 10 touchdowns and no pickles.
0.
I was like, wow.
That's like,
I was talking about a dark horse with Joe Burrow last week, and I was like, damn, I didn't even think like Josh don't got nothing. I was like, that's crazy.
So I mean, salute to him that he looked like he's mature, especially 0 picks when he doesn't have really any big name receivers out there to help him out.
That's probably why he don't got no picks. He don't got nobody to throw to. So he's motherfucking running everywhere.
Well, now you got a big target out there that's going to be able to help him out in tight situations. I think they're going to be all right, man. It's going to be I think it should be a tight race between the Bills and the Jets, but I don't trust the Jets. So give me the Bills to win the division. They already got the one game already anyway.
What's that bet? What's that number on that?
It's probably going to be short. I would say probably Bills' favorite right now.
Let me see.
Jets do have a favorable
schedule
these next 6 weeks, I believe. So they could run. They could make a run. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, they got the talent. They got 2 running backs at the Jets facility. You got Breece Hall and the other young rookie. You got Adams and Wilson. I mean, god damn, you got a good defense, and you got this Aaron Rodgers. So on paper,
They don't have it up. Hold on. This exact order. Yeah, I don't see AFC North. But go ahead. No, I'm listening.
No, I'm saying on paper the Jets look phenomenal, but they are what, 2-4?
Yeah.
Well, they did everything they can do. You fired your head coach. You moved your offensive coordinator to, I don't know what he does now. Hackett is doing. I don't know what he's doing. And you added a top 5 receiver in the NFL. Listen, the map for both of them are as best as they could be. Just so happen they're going to have to kind of collab against each other because they're going to be playing each other in the same division. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, no, I think it's like you said, it's a great pickup for the Buffalo Bills. Puts them right where they need to be. Like you said, Josh Allen hasn't thrown a pick, which is puts him right in the conversation for MVP of the first half of the season. So a football season's always tell two halves, just like a game. So we'll see how the first half goes. We're getting close to the first half almost being up, and then we'll see who finishes strong down the stretch. And hopefully this play will put the Buffalo Bills in that conversation, because you don't want to go to Buffalo in December or January to play some fucking football. You know what I mean? You do not want to be there. That is not a good place to play. That is a tough place to play in the cold.
I will say, if anybody's prepared for that, would be Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. I mean, they played in Green Bay
Played in Green Bay, yeah.
You don't want to go to Green Bay.
That is true. That is very true. And defense travels.
Defense does travel.
But that defense hasn't been, what we've known it to be from before. So,
Yeah, a little leaky up front for sure.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, we're talking about traveling. We're talking about, don't want a place to play, but this guy, man, I know he's ready to go back. He is ready to go back. Saquon Barkley is going back to New York. There we go. A little bit better. Going back to New York. And I brought this up, right? This is obviously not Saquon now, but I brought this up just to let that live rent-free in New York's heads. Just read it. You know what I mean? Just remember that day. Just remember that day. Like, yo, when y'all looked and said, what the is going on? Who okayed this deal?
Thank you.
Right?
Thank
you, sir. This deal? Right? All on Hard Knocks, talking about, we're just gonna, we're gonna let you figure it out. Well, he figured it out all right.
Right down 95.
Like one of the best, if not the best running back in the NFL. Saquon's going back to New York, man. What do you expect? There's already been a report that he said they asked him about obviously returning, kind of obviously a big deal, but he doesn't think he's going to get booed. And in my head, I'm like, you out of your goddamn mind. Like, you really think they're going to stand up and clap for you, doggy? Like, no, they're not. Like, what are we talking about? They're going to boo the shit out of you. Why would they ever clap for you? You were a good player. You wasn't no damn legend. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't a legend. No, this looks a little bit better.
A lot better.
A lot better.
Get him out that blue.
Yeah, get him out that blue.
The only blue I need him to be on is his helmet as he's running over them goddamn linebackers.
Yeah. I can't get a picture of us in there. You know what I mean?
Well, we can let that breathe.
We can let that breathe? Yeah. All right, let it breathe, bro.
No, man. I mean, I'm happy we got him. I'm not going to complain about him. Giants got to figure out what they're going to do. But the Giants have been looking good. I'm not going to hold you. Giants been looking good these last few weeks. It's not going to be an easy battle.
I don't think it's going to be an easy game either. I think the line reflects that.
And I think because we aren't right. The Philadelphia Eagles they're not right. Maybe this is a week they get it together. I thought they had the bye week they can get it together. We squeak by a win against the Browns at home. Then you had Nick Sirianni doing Nick Sirianni things. entertaining with the crowd and barking at the crowd for whatever reason. Not worried about what's happening on with the way your team performed. I'd be pissed off if I was Nick Sirianni the way my team performed. Don't talk to me about it's hard to get a win in the NFL, blah, blah, blah. Bro, not this team. Not this team. It's not hard. It's not hard playing the bum-ass Browns to get a win. It's not. It's not. You can really accidentally get a win versus the Browns. And we look real shitty. And if it wasn't for the talent of A.J. Brown with a great catch over his shoulder and landed right in the bread basket, we're in a fight with the Browns. Like, let that sink in. You got a Giants team that's somehow woken up a little bit and got some type of pride with themselves and are playing good football. Are they a good football team? No. Are they down probably one of their best receivers? Still, yes.
I think
so. I mean, I'm saying, but this is without before this week. Okay. Without Neighbors, they've been solid. I mean, Daniel Jones has played better than Jalen Hurts at this moment for the last 3-4 weeks. These are the facts. So I don't know what's going to happen in New York. It's a division game. It's always a tough fight, regardless of what the roster looks like. So listen,
and the Giants lead the league in sacks, believe it or not.
And they're gonna get after him. They're gonna get after Jalen
in sacks, and with no Malata out there, I think that's going to be kind of really key as well. It'll be an interesting game, but they're going to boo the hell out of Barkley.
Oh, for sure. Back to your question.
Yeah,
and I probably every time he touches the ball. So listen, Barkley, get ready, and I hope he's carrying at least 20 plus.
You're not Michael Strahan, bro. You're not Tiki. Like, you're none of those legendary players. Now I get it, you were there for a good amount of time, but you don't live like you didn't win nothing there. You gave them some highlights. I think they had one good run, right? And when they made I think they had over 10 or 11 wins.
Yeah,
the one time.
Dabo's rookie year or
first year. Yeah. Like, I think isn't that John when he wore like the neck roll or something, and they went like to the playoffs. But yeah, dog, you got to let that shit go. They're not gonna show you love like that. It's like talking to Kobe. No, it's like talking to Paul Pierce. Draymond talking to Pierce. You thought you was gonna get love like that? They don't love you like that.
They don't love you like that.
They don't love you like that.
Welcome back.
You thought you Kobe? You thought you Strahan? You thought you Tiki? They don't love you like that. Come on, man.
I'm excited though.
I'm not hating. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just keeping it a beam. Like, they don't love you like that, dog.
I got some Giant fans in my circle, so I'm looking forward to being in the same place.
They going to the game?
I'm sure he is, but we'll see.
All right.
I'm gonna text him after this. If it ain't too late.
So let's have a good laugh, bro. Let's have a good laugh.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Let's have
it's a long Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's have a good laugh. So, as you know, NBA season is kicked off. Preseason games already. Sixers and Nets were tonight. They said funny, no Ben Simmons. Like, I don't know how that was a headline. But yeah, no Ben Simmons.
You think he was gonna be available?
I guess. I don't know.
Ben is the biggest pussy on the planet. He's just the biggest pussy, bro. He don't even want to come here to play basketball. That's so crazy.
But PG got hurt in his was it his debut or was it the second game?
I don't know.
I think it was the second game because his debut, I think he was.
That looked crazy, dog. That shit looked
crazy.
I thought he was twerking, dog. I thought he was twerking out there.
So, we got a little picture of the injury here. We're gonna call this one Zesty George.
Oh my gosh.
Out here being zesty. Look at that.
Yeah, what is going on? I mean, listen.
I'm sorry, bro. I saw this joint and I just started laughing out loud, man. I don't mean to laugh at nobody getting hurt, but He looks extra zesty here. Shirt all tucked in too.
Jersey tight. Yeah, this is crazy. Man.
Yeah, man. Shorts all short. So, but unfortunately, fortunately, it's not as bad as it looked.
Just a bone bruise.
So they calling it a bone bruise of Paul George. But I thought that I saw that picture and that meme going around. It just the internet it never fails. Never fails. The internet never fails. Undefeated for sure.
Hands on your knees.
Yeah. But looking at the outlook though of the Sixers right now, man, I think Embiid already said he'll never play back-to-backs ever again. I guess, and I really did not like that. I hated that he said that. Now I hope maybe he's trolling, maybe he's not. I don't know. But the fact that I don't think so. Like that just tells me how bad your knees are. And we just paid that man. Like we just paid him. And you're telling me that you're going to miss what 25% of games every single year.
So, all right. I think this is a good thing. Because I think he's come to the reality of who he is. Yeah, I think when a person comes to the reality of listen, the ultimate goal is getting in deeper in the playoffs and winning a championship, not being an MVP, which we've seen him every year trying to go hard and get the MVP. He's pretty much saying, listen, I'm forfeiting MVP for my health history, and I'm going to just focus on getting ready deeper into the league and deeper in the playoffs and making a run. He has the team to do it, man. If PG obviously gets back healthy, he's definitely a super impact. You got our boy that we know, our young fella that we love.
Motherfucker don't got the name Maxey.
Yeah, for some reason I'm thinking Jalen Hurts.
We got that young boy that we like.
You got Maxey. Yeah,
like what young boy are you talking about, dog?
I know, man. I was thinking about Jalen Hurts for some reason. But anyway, we got Maxey. I think we got a nice like deep team. Like we got some sleeping deep veterans in our team that have won basketball game.
Underrated pickup. Khalid
Right.
Martin.
Yep. Yeah. Caleb Martin's gonna be big. He's gonna be in the start rotation. You still got a bench. You got Aaron Gordon up there. We got the young fella from Denver. I can't think of his name right now. It's point guard that can come off the bench. What's his name?
Oh, Jackson.
Yes. Reggie Jackson. And then obviously we know we can have Drummond come out there. That's going to give you some good times when Embiid's not playing. So it's a good setup here. So I trust the coaching too.
Yeah, I do trust. I do. It's funny. Out of all the coaches, and I think you talked about all the coaches in Philadelphia, I trust them. I trust Nurse.
Yeah,
I trust Nick Nurse for sure.
So I'm okay. I'm okay with Embiid accepting who he is, and that's a injured, riddled player that cannot stay healthy. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy that he's taking those steps. I'm just hoping he comes in shape and he's ready to go.
I think there was a picture of him. They said he was down like 30 pounds, but it don't look like it.
He got a big bag. That bag is crazy.
Yeah, no, he did. He did. Do you think they have enough to be the number 1 seed in the East?
Yeah, if they're healthy. You got the Knicks. What do you think? The Knicks, the Heat, maybe. I mean, the Heat's going to be
probably Boston. Let's say Boston.
I forgot about Boston. Obviously, the defending champions. Got to respect them. So I would put Boston number 1.
Yeah, I would probably still put Boston number 1. I don't know what the Knicks are going to be. I thought the Knicks were solid with that whole with the Nova Knicks look. But now with Cat, I feel like it disrespect. I mean, you already saw the Heat when DiVincenzo came back.
Oh, I love that.
And was chirping heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At that base. He
feels some type of way about it.
He feels some there's some real heat there that he got traded like that. So
he was talking to Tibbs. It just so happens that Brunson's dad had kind of was talking back to him, but he said he was talking to Tibbs.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I was talking to Tibbs, but you start chirping at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I was surprised that him and his dad was going at it because
they go back.
DiVincenzo and Brunson are good.
But he feels some type of way. He had his feelings for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. You know what I mean?
I'd be too if I was in Minnesota.
Yo, can y'all help me out with tomorrow's game? I need 3 players y'all really like. what do you think will get more rushing yards and I'm assuming passing yards tomorrow? You talking about Thursday night game? What are you talking about?
That's
You got to
what
be a
I'm
little bit
saying.
more. Give me a
I'm
little bit
saying
more
it's Thursday
detail.
night game.
See if we can get you what you need as we continue on the show. Appreciate you jumping in too, bro. Been a while. I didn't even say that earlier. So thanks for chiming in and throwing up a lot of comments, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, no, that was when I saw that, I was like, damn, I was like, there's some real heat because he just started talking out of nowhere. He got that shit out the way. He got that shit off his chest pretty much. It's really what he wanted.
Yeah.
He got that shit off his chest because he was a big part of what they did in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
He's going to be a big part of what Minnesota do. You know, they got a sharpshooter outside that can knock down the ball, knock down the three,
yeah.
get buckets. You know, he's going to get hot. He's going to be cold sometimes, but I think he can help Minnesota out.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that too.
Cat don't bother me because Embiid owns Cat. So
yeah, that's big facts.
Cat don't want that. He don't want to go down Turnpike.
He gonna have no, he do now because I didn't know he's a big Eagle fan. They're gonna boo his ass though too.
Don't come to the games, Cat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Watch it from home.
So
you can bring your lady though. Bring your lady. She can come.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lady.
Oh, you've seen her before.
Oh, okay. Probably. Mr. Tom Brady has been approved for to be the Raiders' minority owner. Well, one of the minority owners of the Raiders. What do you think about this, man? It's kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever seen you hear about people who are owners and stakes in ownership, but he's very much in the public eye right now because of his deal as a commentary. And I'm going to bring up the actual guidelines that he needs to follow to be a part owner, or what they told him he needs to do. So let me bring these up. There it is. He's not permitted to be in another team's facility, not permitted to witness practice, not permitted to attend broadcast productions, meetings, or either in person or virtually. Let me move a little banner there real quick. Where's that at? So you guys can see the bottom of that. Prohibited from public criticizing game officials and other clubs. And he's subject now to NFL gambling policy and anti-tampering policy. So pretty decent stuff there. Kind of really explicit. And so pretty much when he shows up, he's got to show up to work and work only, right? He can't be there early just talking on the field or nothing. I'm assuming what that means.
That's exactly what it means. No locker room access, no pre-meetings like they usually go to games prior and talk to and interview the guys so they can have inside information going into the game when they're talking and commenting. It's a big, big part of being a big-time commentator is having that access to the locker rooms. I don't know how he's going to do his job, but he's Tom Brady. So maybe he'll have somebody do it, somebody trusting that it would do it for him to give him the information. But a lot of this stuff you need as far as hand-on, one-on-one to kind of understand if, oh, my God. Yeah, and then this is funny because you could put a little tint on him. He look like a black guy, too. It looks kind of crazy. It's like a black guy a little bit.
Tom Brady Davis.
That's crazy.
Ain't that funny?
But, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he's doing it. I guess it's something he always wanted to do. Maybe that's where he wanted to kind of.
He was a Bay kid or something like that.
Okay.
I thought I read something like, I don't know where was he from out that way, or always had a thing about football out in California or the Bay Area. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously they're in Vegas, right? But before, out there in Oakland.
Well, Fox paid you $300 million. If I'm Fox,
how many years does he have?
I don't know. I don't know how many years. I know it was $300 million.
Yeah.
If I'm Fox, I'm like, yeah.
And not even that. If you're Brady, like you want to maybe like really dig in because now, because of who you are, like they're going to want your input, in terms of like how do you put it together a winner. Now I saw this, it's probably just cap, but they're going to be looking at, because Pierce ain't going to make it after this year. Unfortunately, even though I like Pierce, they just got rid of Devontae Adams, so they're probably going to blow it all up. They still don't have a quarterback, and is Pierce the guy to lead that team? Now he might get some respect from Brady, and Brady might have some pull a little bit. But if you're talking about Belichick in Vegas, dog, come on, man.
That story
sounds
Brady
like
gonna bring Belichick into Vegas? You think so? I don't think so.
That story almost. If they give him a slate and let him be the GM.
No.
I don't know, bro.
I don't think that's happening.
I don't know.
He's
bro.
only minority owner. It's not like he's.
Yeah, but it's like giving Michael Jordan a minority stake, bro. It's Brady. You don't think what I mean? Like you think they're just gonna do things and like, man, your shit don't matter. What don't matter. Motherfucker got what 6 rings?
Like, yeah, but is he gonna be a GM? Like, what are we saying? Like, is he gonna be the owner GM? Like, is that what you're saying he's gonna do?
I think he's got more pull than you more pull than you think.
When it comes down to certain things, I'm sure.
Yeah, like X's O on the field, looking at players, like fans and stuff like that. He don't need to do much. He just need to show up and be a face. But like I think he's going to be more hands-on with the team itself and building a winner there.
This is really interesting because going back to his commentating, I don't know how that works.
Right.
I really don't. That's the most important thing. What's going to happen with him as a commentator right now? The Las Vegas Raiders are years away from being anything. They need a quarterback. I feel like Pierce is getting screwed because he hasn't had a quarterback yet. And they're starting to lose a lot of their big pieces.
Hey, you believe, did he?
Max Crosby, I hope.
Do you believe, did he?
Man, that'd be crazy.
Do you believe?
That's some shit right there.
Do you believe?
They bring Shador and they bring in Dion? That would be crazy.
Black and silver too. Go right with them sneaks. Do you believe? Did he?
And Prime going to see wherever his son's going.
Of course.
If it's a possibility.
It'd be tough, right? Because I think Prime is about the culture.
Wow, Prime in Vegas, bro.
And replacing one black coach with another black coach might not sit with him too well.
Who?
Prime. Unseating Pierce.
Get the hell out of here. If the Vegas Raiders draft Shador Sanders, he don't give a shit about another black coach and a black coach. He going to Las Vegas.
Okay.
If he has opportunity, if the coaching door is open.
Oh, the coaching door is going to be open because they're not going to win shit.
I mean, you think his dad wouldn't want to be with his son in the NFL? That'd be like the first dad. Like what do we talk about? That's some.
Yeah. No, you know what? Now that you say that, yeah, because Bron and Bronny just did it. Right. So he's adding on to that culture legacy.
That will be,
and that stuff is important to Prime.
Yeah.
Do you believe, did he?
Now you talking some shit. You talking some shit. I would like to see that.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady brags. He really likes Shador. So
yeah, he likes Shador. They got that greatness of players or that elite players have a different type of respect that it just comes because of what they did for the game. But yeah, Prime in Vegas, come on, man.
Wow. Now, can Prime motivate grown men like that? I think so.
Yeah, because they're gonna be all young, but ain't no really,
damn
vets out there like that. Who's out there? Crosby? Like, who's your leaders and that's your vets? Max
Crosby, who probably won't be there.
Is Wilkins there?
Lock him down. Wilkins. I think Wilkins is somebody is there. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Wilkins is there. You know what I mean? And then you just got a bunch of no names.
Ooh, you out here cooking out here with that one. You chefing it up. That was a good. I ain't never thought about that, but that'd be crazy.
Yo, what's the odds of Shador going to the Raiders? I mean, yeah, to the Raiders. Like, what is that? I gotta look that up. Shador Sanders odds to the Raiders. They got those odds out here. Any fans debate Steelers as a Raiders pick? Yeah, I don't see it. It's probably not up. They probably wouldn't have it at no books like that. But yeah, man.
Wow, that's interesting.
Bro.
That would be crazy. Okay, that's something to put there.
Put your money on it.
Yeah, gotta be gotta be crazy odds if it ever pops. But you gotta be early on it.
It's crazy odds right now. Yeah. He ain't coming to the Saints, dog. He ain't going to New Orleans. New Orleans ain't a big enough market, bro. It's not it ain't Vegas. It ain't New York.
Oh, he might be talking about Shador.
I know. Shador ain't coming here. Shador ain't coming there. I can see Hunter there. Like you said, him or Hunter. I can see Hunter there, but nah. Shador not going to New Orleans. It ain't a big enough market. You know what I mean? They looking at the big picture. Believe that.
Who's in the bottom of the NFL right now? Bottom three. Tennessee,
Cleveland, and the Panthers.
That means the Raiders got a tank.
They are, but they just traded away their best player. Well, not Crosby is, but they just traded away their best offensive player. You tell me they ain't gonna tank, and then they gonna let O'Connell or whatever his name is play. Come on, man, it's a wrap. They getting that top 5 pick, doggy. Top 5 pick. What are they at now? Yeah, they're 2-4 right now. Let me like look who's on. Like I'm looking at this Minshew, O'Connell. You know they got
How do you run that though? Like how does that go? So you got to really tank and have a top 3 pick. Hopefully you get the first pick because then you can go ahead and just hire Dion right away, and then you already know. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yo, Dion. I mean, in Vegas?
Dion in Vegas, Prom in Vegas, all the people that he bring to Colorado, Vegas would be going crazy. Them little VIP booths will be packed.
Yeah, let's found a nice little edit. Let's bring it up real quick. Let me bring this joint up real quick. This joint kind of dope. Let's see what Shador look like real quick. In that black and that joint not going. Damn. I didn't download. All right, hold up. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Brady's suits be fired. That's a hot ass suit. I like that. Sure.
Yeah, it's all. It's just. There was this dope edit that somebody did of Shador and oh, here we go. Maybe this might work. Maybe that might work, doggy. Yeah, this joke gonna work. There was another one that was dope, was better though, I thought. Kind of clean.
Okay.
Kind of clean.
Listen, I can see it. That's the only place I really see it at too. That's
yeah.
it. So.
Yeah, kind of clean. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go with the other look too. Here's the other look.
All black.
All black on them. You know what I mean? Another look.
I don't know about that one.
You don't know about that one?
But
That
that
one was
one,
better.
yeah, that's pretty fire.
That
That's
was
interesting.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll
We
see how
shall
that
see.
plays out. We'll see how that plays out. Now,
Future's
this was
bright.
something you wanted to talk about too. With these young boys getting like disrespectful, man. Like this shit is wild out here, dog. Let's take a look at the video. Of a player actually spitting on another player. Just crazy out here in these streets, man.
Spitting on Davis and Igbinosun.
I mean, why? It's the biggest game of the year. Why even do that? You're such a value.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way he jogging back like that. Because my foot gonna be so far up his ass. You ain't, because I would have snapped, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay, and I think everybody else gonna understand me when I do snap on that moment. I would snap on that situation, because once I realized what he did, hey, listen, I'm a man first at the end of the day, and that moment ain't no way you trotting away from me like that. Like what the fuck? Did you just spit in my face? Maybe he got a visor on. He ain't realize it.
I think he got a visor on.
Okay, so maybe he didn't realize it, but he spit right in his face, and I think that would have been the last thing I would have saw, because I'd have probably blacked out. So hats off to that young man for keeping his composure. I guess you can say that, but heat of battle and he does something crazy like that. Nah, we got to go at it.
Yeah, I agree. It's one of the most disrespectful things that you can do to somebody. And I think nowadays these kids in their celebration, they getting real bold. Like all the gun shit. You see all the gun shit on
stupid.
Like what you doing? Like you acting like you shooting somebody?
Y'all football players. You're not a gangster.
Dog. This ain't the streets. This ain't the corner. Are you playing football? Do some football shit. Like, why are we acting like we taking Glocks out and shooting motherfuckers? Stop listening to this fucking music that's polluting your fucking brain with that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And this is just another example of what some of these kids think is cool. Because like you said, and I think Shannon Sharp said it too. It would have took him, the football team, and the whole crowd to get him from beating the living bullshit out of him. He just wanting to stop, because it's just a level of respect you have to have for yourself in the game.
For yourself, yeah.
And it's just, this cat crossing the line.
And I'm okay at that point. I'm okay with whatever's going to come my way. I'm okay. I wouldn't care. And I have a lot of constraint, but at that moment, nothing matters besides my respect in that moment. You're not gonna spit in my face like that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hell no.
Because he had a visor on, so that was a good thing. But I think if it went through the visor and hit him in the face, I think we probably would have saw a different reaction. I hope at least. You know what I mean? I hope at least. Yeah, that's lower than low, bro. It is. It's crazy. I thought that one was
shame on him. I hope he gets suspended. I hope
he got kicked out of the game, right? Right after that,
they get kicked out of the game. But I hope that the coach makes an example that's not necessary. As a coach of the Oregon Ducks, he should be suspended for a game, whether the NCAA comes down and does it or this team does it. Like, that's not acceptable. And you got to make an example of players like that. Because if you don't, this is how things fester, and people, like you say, find it to be cool.
Yeah.
And you got to make an example. And like, nah, man, that's fucking disgusting, bro.
I agree. You know what else is disgusting, bro? How these Philadelphia fans is treating Nick Sirianni.
That's one thing. That's one thing that's deserved. Okay?
That's what's fucking disgusting, man. No. You know what Nick's doing right now? This is what Nick's doing.
Spitting in our face. That's what he's doing.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead, Nick. Playing Many Men was deaf on me. Loud as hell at practice today. So everybody hear it. Go ahead, Nick. Talk your shit, Nick. Don't let them jokers talk you down. Don't go up there and apologize for being you. The players like it. They telling you, go ahead. Yeah. Go be you, Nick. We need that 2022 back. I said that too many times. That 2022 back. We need that Nick Sirianni back. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
The team is what they doing is here, play this game, and they unplug the controller from the game. That's what they doing. Here, just play this game over here. Here, yeah. Go ahead. You can play me. Yeah, I'll play you. That's what they doing. They unplugging his controller and giving him a controller because they want him out the fucking way. Yeah, Nick, be you. Go ahead and talk to everybody else. Just don't make these dumbass decisions.
Flip that shit around
when it comes down to fourth down.
You trying to flip that shit around? Like, yeah, go ahead, do you? Go be dumb so we can get your ass out of here. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Okay.
He might be right.
He come back with his head shaved. Like, get the fuck out of here. And the first thing you do is yell at, man, listen. I just been saying that for a couple years now. That's all I can say.
What you been saying, dog?
He should have been gone a long time ago.
It should have been gone a long time ago.
It started with the Jets game of 2023. That's when I said this is unacceptable, and it's been crazy ever since.
Let me so everybody sees this right now. And we in an election cycle right now. So everybody in the back can see this. And Nick, we trust. See that scrolling at the bottom? And Nick, we MFing trust.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? You got something to say, dog? You got something to say? You got fired, Nick? No, and Nick, we trust. We trust in Nick. Nick gonna take us there. You might as well keep that. You might as well keep that frame, bro. So
come on, son.
Come on, son. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, no, I thought that was funny. You know, the whole thing with Nick Sirianni. He just can't stay out of the news. He can't stay out of his own way. You know, and the only thing that will keep him from losing a job is to win the whole fucking thing. Like this is Major League or something, right? You know, what else is there to do left? You got to win the whole effing thing. Got to win it all. And all will be forgiven. And you can be Nick Sirianni. People can dress up as Nick Sirianni for Halloween. You can be you as long as you get us back to Broad Street. And speaking of that,
he won't.
We'll see. Because I don't see anybody in the NFC that's really like cream of the crop. To be honest.
We lose to the Giants. What's going on?
Let me ask you this: would you be surprised if we lost the Giants? Because I wouldn't.
I don't think we're a good team because we're not coached well.
So would you be surprised?
I'm already off the. I'm already on the train of getting them out of here.
So, question is, do you think we lose to the Giants?
We could. Yeah, we could.
We could. Okay. We could. Would it surprise you if we lost to the Giants? Is the question I think I asked.
If I would say before the season, would it surprise me? Yes.
This joker ain't answer. Yo, you like a politician.
Because I think the Giants are playing better football than we are right now.
This Sunday, August 21st.
I would not be
1 o'clock.
I would not be surprised.
Would it surprise you if that score is 27-23 G-Men?
What if it's 27-10 G-Men? Are y'all going to get on board at that point? I just want to know when y'all going to get on board.
If the Giants come out and have like 7 or 8 sacks, I don't know if that's a Nick Sirianni fault.
You know the last time we played the Giants, right?
No. What happened? I forget the last time we played the Giants.
Didn't they blow us off the goddamn planet before the playoff game?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. And the Giants ain't new to that.
You know what? I just saw what you did. You saving your bets and your picks for tomorrow. Good job. I almost forgot about that. Tomorrow, Thursday, we will drop our free NFL and college football picks like we do Each
Got my
and
blueprint right here.
Oh, that's the cheat sheet. Ooh, that's that money. That's
Mm-hmm.
that money. Had a hell of a week, another hell of a week last week. So make sure you guys, if you're watching, stick around, hit the subscribe, hit the follow, hit the like, hit the notification, whatever you got to do to know when we're talking that shit. This is all fun and games, but the bread and butter is getting paid, man. So make sure you guys are following Money Pot Betting and Money Pot Podcast on all social media platforms. You sly motherfucker. You know what I mean?
You just good at what you do.
I felt like I'm Red Fox talking to Richard Pryor and Harlem Nights. Oh, you's a sneaky, sweet son of a bitch.
You just was able to kind of connect that. That was what you that was on you. That wasn't me.
Yeah,
that was you.
You know, I'm sorry.
That was you.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm Charlie Murphy, man. I'm just an extra. You know what I mean? I'm just an extra. I don't got a big part in the game. One more question for you, and I just thought about this question because I think this is an interesting question. Let me type it out real quick for you guys. Those little bit of seconds, you know, like when you listen to somebody talk and you're waiting for them to say something, those little bit like that 5-second pause is like forever.
Yeah.
Like
What's the question?
All right, damn, my bad. Yeah, we gotta go to bed. Get it?
I'm like the 5 minutes and then you on top of it with the extra time is like what's happening here? Anticipation, crazy. What's the last question?
What coach is on the hot seat this weekend? There's a couple coaches that come to mind who could be losing their jobs.
Could be
this weekend.
We already know who already lost their job.
Who?
Doug Peterson might as well stay his ass over there and wherever the hell he is. He ain't coming back.
That number one. If they lose, is he finished?
If they don't do something nice out there, he gonna be finished on the way home.
He gonna be finished.
The solid just opened the Pandora's box, so everybody can get fired at this point.
True.
But Dougie P is definitely out of here if they come home. If they lose, he's coming home to a vacation. That's why I say you might as well just stay out there, travel while you're out there. Just go on and keep it. Just go in. Bring the family out there. Y'all can just go ahead and do what y'all gonna do.
Okay.
That's number one.
Who else is on the hot seat, you think?
Well, I'm praying to the football gods that somehow Nick Sirianni is on that hot seat. I hope that shit hot as fuck. So I'm almost somewhat hoping we lose on Sunday. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit.
So we can get his ass up out of here and change the fucking ways.
Hoping we lose.
And then after that, who will be the third person on the hot seat?
The dude from the Panthers, maybe?
No, he just got there. No, he's a rookie coach, so he's not on the hot seat.
Yeah. I thought it was Pierce?
I don't know about Pierce.
No, 2-4. I thought there was a third one. Because I thought about this question.
Oh, Dallas.
Dallas, yeah, exactly. Yeah. McCarthy's
on the hot seat.
McCarthy's on the hot seat.
Those will be the three people.
They're lucky they're on the bye.
Yeah. He on the hot seat. He lost by 40 on Jerry's birthday. He ain't got much longer.
Yeah. So yeah, it's funny we said that at the same time. We thought about it at the same time. They're on a bye week, so we can't really know. But next week they play. They got a tough game. Well, they got a tough game against San Fran. If they get blown out by San Fran, lose. How many games do you think he has until Jerry's like, all right, I'm pulling the plug. Because it wouldn't surprise me if they get blown out by San Fran.
Yeah, but I think he still thinks he can potentially win the division. So we'll probably have to. It's going to be. I don't think when you say hot seat, I don't think he's getting fired next week. I think Jerry has to let them know like the season's over before he lets them go. If the season's over, he's fired.
He's fired.
Doug Peterson, in another case, ain't making it back from Europe. It's just unfortunate.
You betting the Jags, or you like Patriots in that game? Do you know what? See you tomorrow, dog.
See you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.
I won't be talking about the game, but
man, shut the. You've messed all the whole segue up.
Nobody bet that game. Listen, let's be don't hype him up for that. We got to hype him up for something better than that.
Hype him up,
Not that game. Who play tomorrow? Who plays tomorrow?
Yeah. We're gonna hype him up for his money. We're gonna hype him up.
Yes. Not New England versus the Jags.
College football, NFL football will be tomorrow on the flagship show of Money Pot Betting. Make sure you guys again are following, subscribing, all that stuff. We had a great night tonight. Fun. Had to bring the energy up. Had a good laugh. But that's the time. Appreciate everybody who joined. Appreciate Mr. Don for giving us all the comments. You didn't drop the what you wanted for the bet or something. So make sure you come back tomorrow, man. I didn't see what you had out there. So make sure you come back.
One last thing.
What's up?
We didn't see Don out here today. Don usually on. Big injury out there for Detroit.
About Hutchinson.
Hutchinson got hurt, man. Gruesome injury.
Detroit is finished, dog.
I hope he recovers and come back like
all them Super Bowl aspirations are out the door when that man got hurt. It's a wrap.
Go Lions. Rawr.
It's a wrap.
Lions gonna roar, baby.
No.